welcome to Yoga Bliss Online. My name is Denise. I'll be guiding you through a power flow today, focusing on the hips. I've got Zach here with me. If you'd like to keep an eye on him, he'll be moving through most of the flow, or actually all of the flow, taking his breaks though, of course, if he needs it. And I'll be popping in and out just to make sure you're safe, know where your body's supposed to be. And if you want to throw on a playlist of your own, choose your music. Class will be about 45 minutes today to give you an idea of what you need to get started. All right, no props, just you and your mat. We'll start in a cross-legged seat, right leg in front of the left. Close your eyes. Invite a little space in between your lips. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up to meet your ears. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your back, breath out. And as you ground in your opening shape, lift up any stress or tension you might find in your heart, your body, or your brain as you shrug your shoulders up high. Breath out, relax, shoulders down. One more breath to arrive. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Allow your palms to rest lightly on your inner thighs or your knees. 3 times, wave your spine, heart forward. Inhale, seated cow-like stretch. Exhale, pull back, cat-like stretch. 2 more times, eyes open or closed, breathe in. Exhale, pull back. 1 more, inhale, heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, pull your spine back, belly in. And arrive to stillness. 3 breaths, allowing your hands to continue to rest onto your legs, or maybe bring your palms in close to your heart center. What are your intentions for your practice in this moment, on this day? Take 1 more breath here, sacred pause, for and with yourself. Exhale, let your breath go. Let's turn up the heat a little bit, picking up the pace. Inhale, circle your arms out and up, look up. As you exhale, free your arms down by your side, switch the crossing of your legs. Sufi rolls, we're gonna inhale forward, pull to your right, back, and around. Inhale, back, over, and around. 1 more. Come back through neutral, pause, and then shift. We go forward to your left, back and around. 2, and 1. Inhale, lift back up. As you exhale, hands come down and over into a tabletop pose. Center yourself on your mat so you're not too far forward, not too far back. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. 1 cat-cow stretch. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, spine. Inhale, neutral. Suck your belly in. Wrap your triceps back. Kick your right leg toward the back of the space. Reach your left arm forward. Feel that taffy-like 2-way stretch. Energy pouring back and out through the right heel. And extending out through your left fingertips with a little tuck of your chin in towards your chest. 3 times, exhale, knee to elbow, elbow to knee. 2 more, inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Open up. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, open up. Left arm down, slightly over to the left. Drop the sole of your entire right foot back down toward the mat. Sole of the foot goes down, left side down, right side up, arriving to a modified side plank. Stay here as you plank your shoulders down, or reach your right arm up and overhead. Gazing down, gazing over, gazing up, you choose. And if you have a little more fire here, float your right leg up, parallel to the floor. We pause for 1. Exhale, come out, back through your half sunbird pose. Tuck your back left toes. Rise up, 3-leg dog. Open up your right hip, bend the knee, stack the joints. You wiggle, you pulse, or you hold for 2. Lifting the forearms up and pressing the fingertips down so the wrists aren't doing all the work here. And then exhale, close the hip, knee to nose, tiger stretch. One more at that slow and juicy pace. Inhale, extend your right leg out and back. Exhale, pull. 20 seconds, pull down your own. Extend and pull. Your breath, your pace. Warming up your core, your shoulders. Zach, you're a trooper, waking up this morning. Give me and with me into our tiger stretches so early. Let's take another 5. 4. Use your inhales and exhales. 2. Last one, kick it back, open up the hip again, maybe a little gaze under your right armpit. Exhale, bring it down. Pedal that out, one heel down, opposite heel down. Finding that peace as you inhale, that power in your body as you exhale. Second side, back through tabletop. Inhale, cow stretch. Exhale, cat stretch. Inhale, back through neutral. Grow your left leg back. Heel back, toes down, so you're dorsiflexing through that extended left leg. Right arm forward to sunbird. Feeling that taffy-like stretch in your body. Pulling away from the anchor, strong core, ribs up and in. Exhale, knee to elbow tap. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, limbs out. Right arm down and slightly over to the right. Drop the ball of your back left foot. Sole the left foot down. From there, stack your hips, stack your shoulders, and then you choose your gaze. Shoulders down. Left fingertips up or over your head with the option to float your lifted left leg or to float your grounded left leg. One more breath in. And as you exhale, come back down through neutral. Close the hip before you tuck your right toes. Then push yourself up into your 3-leg dog. And then a little opening up of the hip, stacking, pulsing, wiggling, whatever feels good here. Close the hip, knee to nose, tiger stretch. One more, inhale. Exhale, picking up the pace, 20 seconds. Maybe this is the point of your practice, you turn the music up a little bit. Some of us need to zone out of the external into that connection to body and breath. 5, 3. Last one, we'll pause with the left leg out and back. Open up the hip. Close the hip, bring it down. Pedal out your dog. Find stillness in your dog. Reconnect to those intentions that you set for yourself today. You stay there for a couple more breaths. Tailbone high, heels down, legs about hips width, arms about shoulders width. Tailbone continues to sweep up high and then pull the ribs up and in, navel towards your spine. Beautiful. Let's take a few sun A's. As I catch my breath, lift your heels high, bend your knees, keep lifting your hips, and then you step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Reach your arms up. Exhale, pull your hands in. 2 times we flow. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, go down, plank pose. Elbows in, chaturanga. All the way down to the floor from there, baby cobra. Or lift your thighs, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heels up, look up. As you bend your knees, hips go higher. Exhale, step or lightly hop in between your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stand up. Reach your intentions, your breath, and your energy high. Exhale, come back into center. One more time, inhale, we go. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back Second warm up, take another pair of breaths for and with yourself. Maintaining the heat that you're building by keeping your lips sealed. Driving the heels down low so the hamstrings get to open up and lengthen. A little lift to the forearms, wrap your triceps back. Yes, here we go. Second warm up. Lift your heels high, look forward. Exhale, step or top or hop in between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's start the chair pose. So legs either hips width or bring your big toes to touch, leaving a little gap in between your heels. Bring your ribs towards your thighs, bend your knees a lot. Drop your hips off low, maybe thighs hover parallel to the floor. From there, reach your arms up. Keep scooping your tail under. Find that posterior tilt in alignment. And then you take another inhale as you squeeze your inner thighs in and reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back or shoot back, chaturanga. Inhale, back. Exhale, down back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Start low, we've got some time to build. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Add a twist. Inhale, right knee over to your left arm. Exhale, leg back over to the right. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, step your right leg forward. Warrior one. Legs about hips width. Back left foot goes flat. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Pull your right foot back. Keep scooping your tail under. And press the outer edge of your foot down and into the floor. And then feel the connection of your hip bones floating parallel to the earth as your arms reach up high. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Now in your warrior two, legs can stay hips width, or you can heel toe the front foot to center with your back left arch. Tailbone under shoulders. Gaze forward, reach forward and back. Left arm down, right arm up to reverse. And as you exhale, both hands down on the inside of your right foot. Rotate to the ball of your back left toes as you wiggle your right foot over to the right, a little or a lot. Left arm stays down. Take a little twist, right arm up. Stay here, or you turn this into a modified side plank by sitting to the outer blade of your left foot. Hips stay high, maybe gaze follows. And then maybe if you have a little more fire here, it takes a lot of core and commitment to get those right toes over the left. And then you choose your gaze. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale, come back down through center, 3-leg plank. Let your right toes hover an inch or a foot. Chaturanga halfway. Inhale, backward. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shoulders down lower, hips up higher, fingers spread a little wider. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. 2 more to build on. Inhale, back to your 3-leg dog, squaring off through the hips or opening up the hip you choose. Exhale, little tap, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, get it up, left knee, left tricep. Twist as you inhale. Open up as you exhale. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one legs. Pin your left hip back. Rise up, reach up. Take a breath to settle. Left waist back, right waist forward. Maybe a little shine of the heart and your gaze up. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Shifting the placement of your feet if you choose. Right arm down. Left arm up and maybe slightly back. As you stack your shoulders, continue to scoop your tail under and reach. Exhale, hands come down on the inside of the left foot. Rise to the ball of the back right toes. Wiggle your left foot over to the left. We'll take a little twist. Right arm stays down. Left arm goes up. Some of you might stay here, that's fine. Otherwise, all toes over towards your left. Use the outer edge of the right foot for support. Stay here, or suck that belly up and in. Push the earth away from you through the right side as you rise your left side up. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it back down to the floor. 3-leg plank once you find your footing on that right side. Left leg out and up. Chaturanga. Inhale back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's turn it up a notch. Stay heavy in your heels. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward. Malasana Yogi squat, so legs go about hips width. Some of us are going to keep the heels directly behind the toes, others heels in, toes out, hips down. Palms press. Sit up taller, and then feel gravity pull the hips down, and then resist that, a little lift of your pelvic floor up just an inch or two, so you're really working those outer hips and inner thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, drop back in. 4 more. Inhale, we go up. Exhale, we come down. We got 3. 2, sync your breaths and your movements. Last one. Come down, pause. Right arm down, left arm up, just a breath. Back through center and switch, left arm down, right arm up. Come back through center. Hands down, step or hop, your legs toward each other. Walk it out, plank pose. Forearm plank pose. Keep scooping your tail under. Drive the heels toward the back of your mat, your crown toward the front of the space. A little more length, yes, through that mid to upper spine. Down, arms down like train tracks, or make fists. And then we're gonna keep scooping the tail up, the belly in, right toes tap off the mat to the right. Bring it back, left, and back. Let's do 5 more sets. Left, right, 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank, Sphinx pose, knees up, heart up. Exhale, down dog. What do you say, Zach? Shall we flow that a couple times, maybe out? I think so too. Big breath in, lift your heels high. Exhale, heels down. Here we go, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, step or hop in between your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lift. Inhale, stand up, let's take a moment. Sacred pause, hands come in. Get low, drop your knees, chair pose. Shoulders up. Scoop that belly under, lengthen your spine, sink in just another inch, please. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step back or hop back. Lower with strength. Inhale, shine, heart up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Pause. Right foot on the outside of the right hand. Pulse your hips, dragon push-ups. 5, 4, or hip opener. 3, 2, 1. I know I said it, but I didn't mean it. Now dragon push-ups for real. Sorry, Zach. 5, 4, 3, dip bonus. 2, 1. Come back to the right knee, to the right tricep. Lift your right heel up. And then kick back, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step it through. Warrior 1, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, hands down on the inside of the right leg. Side plank variation. As you inhale, crown or stack. Exhale, 3-leg plank, right toes up. Chaturanga. Inhale, back. Exhale, down dog. Left side up as you breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Inhale, send the leg back. Exhale, left leg back. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Left foot on the outside of the left hand. Start the little pulse of the hips. Up and down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dragon push-ups, elbows back, dip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee back up toward tricep, get your heel up. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, forward facing warrior. Exhale, open up warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down on the inside of the left foot. Spin to the outer blade of the right foot. Find that supported or stack in your side plank, second side. Bring it down, 3-leg plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, back. Exhale, down, back. Building heat with intention, one more round. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Set up Malasana Yogi squat. I gotta fix my hair again. It's getting hot in here, guys. Take a big breath in. A big breath out. 3 times. Inhale, stand. Exhale, come down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finding that power. Bend your knees. Come back down. Right arm down. Left arm up. And switch. Left arm down. Right arm up. Back to center. Palms down. Straighten your legs. Step or hop toward each other. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale. Walk it out, down dog. One more round to go. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Back to your victorious breath. Seal your lips. Heels up, hips up, bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop in between your hands. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, fold and take. This time right into your chair pose here. Arms up. Heels up. Hold here for 3 or squeeze in a little crow pose if your arms are okay with that. Palms go down, heels come up. Cat-like stretch in your spine. Chaturanga. Inhale, back in. Exhale, down dog. Give the wrist a breath in. And out. Right leg back. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Inhale, right leg back. Right knee, right elbow. Right leg back. Right knee, right arm, pause, high or low, dip the arms back. And up. Dip the arms if it's part of your practice, left toes up. Ooh, is it gonna happen today this side? Who knows? Always some fun discovery. Woo, nice back. When you're done there, inhale, kick back warrior, or 3-leg dog, you still up. Exhale, bring it. Warrior 1. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, right forearm on right. Left arm up. Inhale, pull back. Reverse. Exhale, side angle, right hand on the outside of the right foot to start. Left arm up or over your head. Create a diagonal line of energy from your back foot through your shoulders, your crown, and your fingertips. So if the hips are poking up, melt them down. Create the shape, connect to your back. One more to move through. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right hand down on the inside of the right foot. Left arm up. We'll start with a half bind. Left arm behind the back. Right arm underneath your right leg. We might go deeper a little later in practice, but for now, let's just enjoy the challenge of your side angle in a bind or not. Find a little more space, lift your ribs up and off your right thigh. Yes. Preparing to take flight. Right arm goes down, left arm comes up. Heel toe your back foot in several inches. Gaze a foot ahead of your right pinky toe. Put your right hand there, and then shift your weight into your right leg, and then breathe your left leg out and up, hips back. We're just stacking to the hips and the shoulders happening here. Heel back, toes over. Find your balance or create your balance. Some days you gotta find it. Warrior two. Beautiful, nice work. Complete the shape. You gaze forward, reach back. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, your version of vinyasa. Hands come down. You could walk right into down dog or plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Little break for maintenance. Take a child's pose. And if you drop down to take a child's pose in between sides, meet us back and downward facing dog. And we'll breeze through the left side. On the inhale, stretch your left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to your left wrist. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee a little higher to the elbow. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee, left tricep or armpit. Pause there, a little dip of your elbows. From there, I'm gonna give you some room, Zach. I know you might want to go up if ecopod is part of your practice or you're curious. Yeah, your left knee maintains contact with your left arm, right toes lift. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it back. 3-leg dog stretch. As you exhale, step your left leg forward, forward facing warrior, warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Keeping your tail under, arms spread wide. Inhale, pull back to reverse. And as you exhale, side angle, right or left forearm on left thigh, left arm. Inhale, pull back to reverse. Exhale, left hand on the outside of the left foot. Right arm up. Sending the hips in alignment with that diagonal line of energy you're creating in your body. Bicep towards your ear, shoulders down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left hand on the inside of the left foot. Left arm up or right arm up or over your head. Taking in your half or maybe your full bind. And as you bind, remember that the top arm is the arm that gets a little pull from the bottom arm so that you can open up your right shoulder. Maintaining your left knee over your left heel. Keep pushing down the outer edge, the full sole of that back right foot. Beautiful. Setting up for your half moon from here. Release your bind. I like to send the back foot forward just a bit. Left arm down about a foot ahead of the left pinky toe. Shift your weight into your grounded left leg. And then float your right leg up and back about hips height. Keeping a dorsiflex of the heel back, the toes over. And boldly stack your right side over your left. Find your balance coming in and out of it. That's part of the practice. Let's meet back in warrior two. Inhale, pull back to reverse. Exhale, hands down to catch you. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, back down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. More than midway through, let's take a little moment to check in, tabletop pose. On your palms or on your forearms, inhale, belly down, shoulders and tailbone out. And as you exhale, belly up and in, spine up. One more inhale, lean your heart forward. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, back to neutral. Rise up to your palms again. Keep your spine long, you're not arching, you're not curling, you're finding length from crown through tail. Right leg back. Left arm over to the left, so your right leg is floating parallel to the mat. We're going to revisit that side plank variation. But this time, pull your right heel towards your right glute, reaching back for the inside or the top side of the foot you choose. Concentrating on opening up your top right shoulder, push your foot into your hand. Feel that opening in a gentle or deep back bend. Floating the inner thigh of your right leg up. One more inhale. And as you exhale, release your right heel toward the back of your mat and your right arm up and over fingertips support you here. Rise to the right fingertips, both sides, and then float same arm, same leg balance. Sorry about this one, Zach. Holding for 2. I know, find it coming in and out. 1. Back to center. Tabletop pose. Child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Second side, inhale, lift up. Tabletop into your cow-like stretch. Exhale, back up and into your cat-like stretch. Inhale, neutral. Second side, grow your left leg out and back, about hips height again. Right arm slightly over to the right. This time we'll stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Left leg continues to float out and up. Left arm up, maybe overhead. Push the floor away from you through your right palm, right knee and shin, and then maybe send your left heel towards your left glute. And we're not passive in the leg here, so I'm pushing the right side down, and there's a relationship between my left foot pressing into the top side and the bottom side of the grip into the hand. Whew. Breathing in, breathing out. Send the heel back, guide the leg, complete the transition. Half sunward, left arm down, left leg back. Right arm forward, right arm down. Keep hovering your belly, your ribs, and your shoulders parallel to the floor. Rise up to your left fingertips. Push the earth away from you, and then send your left arm out and up as you continue to lift up and out of your right hip socket for 2. Find your balance. Let it go, moving on. Tabletop. Pull your hips to your left. Pull your hips to your right. Come back through center. Tuck your toes. Last one leg balance. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, forward plank. On your palms or your forearms. Zach, you can stay on your palms. I'll come down to the forearms to show the variations, the options here. Knees down, or tap your right toes over to the right, off the mat, back to the left, or over to the left tap, back through center. You can also take these taps flowing for just about 10 seconds. At your pace, at your speed, or not at all. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, complete the set for 2, 4, 1, Sphinx pose. Down to your forearms if you aren't already there, meet us with the heart up. Exhale, chest down, cobra hands. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Breathe into your body. Breathe out. Lift your heels high, look forward. Exhale, step or lightly hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Widen the stance of your legs, about mat's width again, returning to your version of Malasana Yogi squat. Right arm down, left arm up. With the option to take another bind here, so you spread your arms wide. Right hand all the way around the outer right leg. Left arm could go down, and remember it's the top arm that gets a little pull from your bottom arm if you're going for your bind. And exhale, come back through center. Maybe give the wrists a little wiggle or a little shake. And then find your second side. The left arm goes down. Right arm comes up. If you want to go for that half or full bind, open up your left arm, outer left shin. Right arm goes down. Maybe gets a little tug from your bottom left arm. Lengthening and opening up, so pull that right chest open just a bit more as you feel both inner thighs opening and you ground through the outer edges of both feet. Come back to center, releasing your bind, wiggling, shaking, or soothing something on your way to your fold. Last little push. From your fold, palms to shins, inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Stay low, bend your right knee. Take your right arm, either put it down just under your face. Option to skip a bird of paradise. You're gonna stay low and lift your left arm up, taking it into a twist, pushing your right side down, lifting your left side up. Or, right hand underneath your right thigh, fingertips up toward the sky. Left arm behind your back. Give that left arm a little pull with your right hand. From there, find your balance, bend both knees a lot, let those right toes start to lift up and away from the floor with a bent right knee. You could stay low or you could stay upright with a bent right leg. Left leg a little stronger, a little longer, a little straighter. Maybe you stay right there or you free your right toes up. You choose. Remember your body, your practice, your time. Really solid right here in this choice. It's not compromising alignment. And then in that last moment, you felt like you had a little stretch. You adapt. You breathe. You take your body in this shape. And then as we exhale, let's let it go. Back down to a fold. Releasing your mind. Heavy in the head. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step back or hop back into chaturanga with bent arms when you land. Inhale, high. Exhale, down dog. Last plank variation. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Tail under, right leg up. Left arm forward. Switch. Left leg back. Right arm forward. Switch, 20 seconds on your own. Never compromising the safety of your body to find power and strength, or vice versa. Never getting too comfortable where you don't push and strengthen your body with the healthy stress of physical activity and athleticism. Maybe just 3 more sets. Quiet in the hips. Big breaths. Right side. Left side. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hips up, heels up, look up. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Legs about hips or shoulders width, playing with that little bind on the second side. Left knee lifts or left knee bends as the heel lifts rather. Left arm underneath or not. Right arm up. Half a full bind or not. So this is a whole other side. What feels good on this side? Right knee bent a lot as you lift up to standing, keeping that left knee bound. Right? Oh, find that balance. And then maybe you stay right here. Hips under, shoulders stacked, right toes relaxed. Maybe left arm or left leg up. Maybe gaze over as you find your stretch. That's a lot of work. You have another couple breaths. Finding it, sculpting it, and releasing it. If your body says, all right, that's it. Then we move on. Forward fold, legs about hips width. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, and take your version of vinyasa. You could walk right back to down dog. Preparing for our cool down stretches, we're going to shift gears, taking it all the way back down, several notches. Gentle invitations from here. Part your lips. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more just like that. Slow and steady breath in. Smooth and deep breath out. Look forward. You're either going to hop into a cross-legged seat or crawl your way forward into a cross-legged seat, you choose. Now I'll take a few rotations of the neck and shoulders forward. Thanks. And then over to your right. Back and around. 2 more small or large rotations, revisiting our Sufi-like rolls. You could contain it to the shoulders and the neck, keep it a little more confined. Back up through center. Second side, shift forward, pull over to your left. Up and around. 2 more. Small or large, maybe even just little tic-tacs. Your body, your time, your practice. Sit back up tall. Inhale, free your arms out and up. Interlace your hands. Flip the heels of your hands inside out, look up. Exhale, bring your hands back into your heart. Switch the interlacing of the hands, opposite thumb on top, and do the same thing, but this time pull your arms forward as you pull your spine back. Come back up, keeping the interlacing of your hands, big circles of the wrists, releasing any tension from that healthy stress you just introduced your body into your body as we worked our power vinyasa. Couple rotations, both directions. And then let's come down. Legs forward. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper the knees to the right. Or I guess for you guys at your left. Up and over to that second side. Inhale up. Bring the soles of your feet together for a little more support. Heels away from your pelvic floor, maybe even palms beneath your calves, melting in a little or a lot. Or you bring the soles of the feet in with the heels close to the inner thighs, a little more intensity. Peace fingers to big toes, or hands to ankles. You lift up, or you fold in. And as we walk through the pathways in the body, the connective lines of energy and tissues that we've created throughout this practice, and your practices leading up to this point in your life, you're going to be patient with your body because this is where you can go safely today. You've worked to open up, to find your capacity today, and then you just let gravity assist you and you melt it. Take your time, being careful with your body as you lift back up to seated. Support the bottoms of your legs. Close your legs like a book. And then we'll rotate back toward that head toward the top of the mat, toes toward the end of the mat placement. Reach ahead. And exhale, take your time, roll down. For those of you who have a little extra time, you can take a few breaths with shoulder blades lifted on your way down. Time-wise for us, Zach and I are going to come all the way down into our happy baby last shape. On your way to final rest, if there's something else you prefer instead, remember this is your time. Let your body direct you to where it needs to go today. As you take 3 more breaths on your way to sweet relaxation. If you're in happy baby, keep your tailbone heavy. Soles of the feet point up toward the ceiling, or you could take the peace fingers to the big toes, extending one or both legs out to the sides of the room you choose. And give yourself one last little stretch here, or opportunity to stretch here. And then pull yourself into a teeny tiny little ball of you, resting on your back, on your mat, knees towards your face. Lift your tailbone and shoulder blades, squeeze your elbows in close to your hips or your waist. Hold yourself tight. And then exhale, let it all go. Shavasana. Rest your body, your heart, and your brain. Allowing at least a few minutes to return to and enjoy stillness and inactivity. Please feel free to continue to enjoy your final resting pose for as long as you have time in your schedule for. Thank you for inviting us into your space, to your virtual practice. We hope to see you again sooner than later. Thank you so much. Namaste.